Hey guys, it's your boy here today on Cannon Fodder issue 100. Like, wow, 100 issues. That is a very long spanning thing, so congrats to Grimm and everyone else involved. But today, to celebrate that, I'm here to talk about why I love the Halo universe so much, and why I've spent an absolutely ungodly amount of hours over the past God knows how many years theorizing about it, talking about it, making videos about it, and just overall loving it. So I could honestly talk about this for like years on end, so for the sake of time I'll have to shorten this down to 3 points. I think most of them are pretty predictable, but yeah, here are the 3 things that I love most about the Halo universe. The first one is how expansive it is, both in time and scale. So we have fleshed out events in the Halo universe that happened over 10 million years ago, like the Forerunner Precursor War. That happened over 10 million years ago, and that's a fully fleshed out event. I mean, yeah, it's not like we don't know everything about it, but it's fleshed out. And then we then go back into the future, and we have, obviously, like, thousands upon thousands of events that happen in our future. Human Covenant War, the Flood Outbreak, post-Covenant War events, everything like that. It's awesome to see how expansive it is, both in time and in scale as well, because there are locations across not just the Milky Way galaxy. We've got Path Chthona, we have other galaxies that I'm forgetting but exist. We have key locations everywhere, so it's such an expansive universe. It's something that not many other sci-fi universes have, especially to this degree of fleshed outness, if that's even a term? I'm not sure. Moving on from this, my next point is how many corners of the Halo universe are like fully fleshed out. Like, we've got deep Forerunner history, deep Covenant history, deep UNSC history, and then, of course, deep Flood history too. We've got so many different aspects of the Halo universe. There really is something for everyone. But then at the same time, we have corners of the universe that aren't exactly that fleshed out yet, like the Banished. And it leaves a lot of room for sort of like theories, and it keeps that, it retains that sense of mystery that Halo's always had, that we know a lot about the Halo universe, but at the same time, there's more that we don't know about it, and I think that's a great feature, because we've got a nice solid basis to build off, but there's so much stuff that can be fleshed out still, and that can be theorized about and expanded on. It's really cool. And when it comes to unique passions about the Halo universe, I mean, I think it's pretty damn obvious. The Flood, I mean, for the past like 2 years, my channel has been based around like 85% Flood stuff, and there's a reason for that. The Flood's history, I mean, I love the Flood. I love the Flood pretty much from day one of Combat Evolved, as soon as I encountered them, because I've always been sort of like a big zombie fan in sci-fi and stuff. I've always enjoyed zombie things from different universes, different games, different movies and stuff, but having Halo's own version of zombies in the form of the Flood is awesome. But when the Forerunner trilogy came out in like, what, was it 2011, 2012? Reading about the actual genesis of the Flood, reading about where they actually came from and how significant they are in terms of where the galaxy is at right now and where it's been, and also where it's going to be in the future, that took my level of Flood fandom from like here to all the way up there, and it grows every day. The Flood are such a cool spin on the zombie on the zombie style of enemy. Hands down the most interesting and fleshed out of all of them, in my opinion. And also linking to this, I'm also a big fan of like the deep ancient Forerunner stuff as well, because obviously the two are very linked together. The two have like more ties than peanut butter and jelly. They are so tied together and so entwined in each other's stories that it's hard to not be a fan of the other if you're a fan of one of them. And then at the same time as well, the Precursors, again, this is one of those corners of the universe that we really don't know much about, and that's a good thing in my opinion. It's one of the reasons that I love them so much, because they're so mysterious. They're like these ancient Lovecraftian monsters that we know next to nothing about, even though they engineered everything in the universe. So yeah, those 3 are my most specific passions within the Halo universe. I think it was pretty predictable that the Flood were going to be the most specific passion of mine. But like I said, it's for a very valid reason, and I can't wait to hopefully find out more about them and the Forerunners and the Precursors and everything that surrounds them in the future. So congratulations, Grimm, on 100 issues. That's nuts, my dude. I can't wait to see how it expands in the future and how it adapts and evolves over time like it already has done. It's going to be interesting to watch. So again, congratulations, my dude. Congratulations to 343 as well for keeping up like a dedicated lore blog post over the years. It's fantastic to have something like that that's like specifically for our community. So yeah, congratulations to all involved, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.